Go.
Hello guys, so I'm Matt. I'm going to show you how to put on a helmet today. So first rule I want you to make sure you lay your helmet like this. So look, so if I step on it, it would not twist my ankle. So make sure. And then but if I put it like this, I would put a fist inside and twist and break my ankle. And then once you've got that out of the way, I will show you how to fit a helmet. So you want to use this better right up front. And you can twist and loosen this, tighter and looser, depending on how big your head is. So tighter and looser. And now I'll show you how to put it. So you lay the helmet on your head, not too far forwards and not too far back, just right, so that it doesn't obstruct your view. And then you want to start tightening on the bezel until it feels just right. So not too tight, not too loose. So now I think that for this is tight enough. So do a little test with a strap undone, put my head in and shake. And if it doesn't fall off, it's all good. And now we'll move on to the strap. So I'll clip it up. And now pull this tight. And now making sure there's two things underneath. And that's how you put on helmet.
And go.
Hello guys, now I'll show you how to fit a harness. So the first key steps are, you want to lay it down like this, exactly see that here, the red loop, which is for your right foot, laying down on the right side, and your left leg on the left side. Okay, so first you just want to set the first big loop here, and make sure it's all lined up to your feet. Just make sure it's all lined up correctly, perfectly, so you can see. And now we'll start by sliding it all the way up, making sure there's no twists in the harness before you tighten it. So as you can see, I've got no twists in the harness. And just feel one to make sure you're completely. Okay, now we're going to show you how to tighten this. So we're going to start with the waist belt. So it makes it O, now, and we're going to slide through here and put it nice and tight. So that it was, and you want this yellow loop to be at your belly button height before you put it all the way tight. And this is so that it doesn't drop you below your hips, so when you get below. Okay, now you also do it with your leg loops, so you just do the same here as well. Your leg loops don't need to be as tight as your waist loop, so I'll just keep going tighter so it all feels comfortable. So now, if you want to test, you need to test. So I can go a fist like this, so it means I can go tighter. Okay, so now I want to see this makes a big O. Now we're going to make it, is that's O for open. Now we're going to push back this way. Here, this waistband, through here, so it becomes a C for close. And now you can see it makes a C. Now we're next going to move on to the leg loops. So we're going to do the exact same leg loops, do a straight back through here. As you can see, they're both making C's so far. Now we'll do it with this last leg loop. There you go. Now we're going to strap this onto the elastic to clean it all up a little bit. So there's elastic straps behind you which you want to tighten. I'll just slide this here through so it makes it nice and cleaned up. And then we just do this with the leg loops as well. And that's how you fit a harness.
Action.
Hello, so now I'm going to be showing you an equipment check for Carina. So firstly we'll start at looking about, and you can see all this rust from it not being anodised. Since metal is lifetime, we don't have a date to check on it. So we are just looking at all the rust, and you can see there's lots of rust in here. Now to really make it be a foul. And now we'll look closer on, and you see all these burrs along here and on top. And now you want, so this will be a foul. And now we'll next check on the screw gate. And with the screw gate, it doesn't lock. It doesn't hold itself up properly, unless if you twist it all the way, which is not useful because of it clips down all the time. So if you were ever to use this climbing, you would have a very bad injury. So when you screw it up all the way, it's still sat quite far back, which this would all together count as a fail because of it's all loose. There's so many problems with this carabiner. That's would be going in the bin and be destroyed. Equipment check on this helmet now. So firstly, the very first thing we're going to check is the age of it. There's plastic here, and this textiles material only has a life of 10 years. So if you can see here, so we want to look for the date. So it's dates here, and look, so it's made on the 5th of 2004. It says May of 2004, and it's past 10 years of using this. So this would already be a foul because it's too old. And the next part that we'll move on to is this Velcro problem, where when you stick on it, it doesn't hold. The Velcro doesn't hold at all. So this would also be a fail because of the Velcro would not hold for safety reasons, because it will fall off and go loose during a climb or something. And the next one is these clips here keep coming undone, and they would not stay held together unless if they are completely glued in, which wouldn't be good for anyone with different size helmets, with different size heads. So altogether this would be a fail. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Hello guys, I'm going to show you how to pick up a card today. So the first part of it you want to grab the grab here and bend your back, make sure, so when you go out squat, not like that, straight back like that. And at the same time when you put and you walk out, take a walk, and then to put your card back down, you slowly squat with a straight back and then slowly squat back down. There you go.
Now it's my turn to demonstrate.
So today, now I'm going to show you how to check over a card. So the first bit I like to go from front to back. So I like to start off by checking the grab handle on the front. So we check for any minor tears or anything in the grab handles. So we check along here for any little tears, or where it's starting to tear, like here it's starting to, but it's not there yet, so we don't need to replace it yet. And now, so then now we move into the cockpit area. So we'll start by the centre point. We've got to check that this is all set in tight. Because this, if you get pinned, all of the water is pushing down here and then it'll collapse it inside and means that you're stuck. So this is all good, but it's sat near stiff. We're checking the knee braces, which will be sat stiff and very nice so that you can roll perfectly without pressure. Then we'll move on to the backrest, which we just need to check if it's functional, and this backrest is functional as it supports your back area. Now, the next bit is to the airbag, and we have to check that it's very good in air, and that it's taking up a good area, so that water doesn't leak and go everywhere. Now we'll move on to the back, where there is the other grab handle, where as we can see there's a little bit of wear here, and here, which will mean that we might need to replace this grab handle soon. And now, so next, we'll move on to the upside down. So we look over the kayak, checking for any scratches. So like we've got minor scratches all over the kayak, but these are not endangering because of it's not gone through plastic too far yet. So these scratches are all good. They're only little chips, so it's all fine. And that's how you check a kayak.
Action!
Hello guys, so I'm going to show you how to sit in the kayak today. So first move you want to do is sit on the back of the kayak. So start by just sitting back here. And then to fit this cup, I take my shoes off. I can now sit my feet both in and all the way to the end of the cup. I just slip down and in. And you have these leg braces, knee braces that I slip my knees under, and I sit in it comfortably. I'll put a spread upon. And to get out of it, you both hands in the cockpit, slide to the front, and then push with both of your legs. And then raise your knees out and then push from your side and then slide out. That's how to put how to get in the kayak. Ready?
Yeah.
With the kayak, make sure to store in a cool, damp, dry place like in here. We lie it up against where it's a nice warm room so that there'll be no mould over time because it'll be all dry in here. And make sure, so with the cold kind of this is all fine because make sure that that's in mould either. So it has to stay in a nice dry place where it won't be too hot and not too cold, just so that it's perfectly damp.